Hey guys, it's Jarek the Gaming Dragon with the Dirt 3 channel. That's what I might as well start calling my video game channel because that's all I've been uploading for the past week. I don't even know why because I've been playing other games, but Dirt 3 is really easy for me to upload because it's just a quick race. I don't have to do a whole lot of editing, and I call it good, and I can do voiceovers in the game. I don't even have to do it out of the game. So, whatever, let's just continue on with the race. This is going to be a race in Norway using a pretty sweet car. This is actually a very bad race for me. This is the first time I raced on this course. First time using this car, I had to get adjusted to it in the snow. You don't know where the black ice is going to be. Some turns you grip, some turns you don't. So I was racing a little tentatively and still trying to get used to the car. So like that last one I grip pretty well, and this one you don't. You just slide all over the place. So you don't know where the black ice is going to be. But I do a pretty sweet move in here, so I got to upload this race just because of that. I do really like this car. Once you get used to it, you're pretty good at it, but whatever. Alright, so the sweet move is coming up around this next bend. Wait for it. Oh, here it comes. Oh, barrel roll. Oh yeah, land it, keep going. No damage done to the car or anything. Barely even slowed me down. Now there is no... I totally meant to do that. That was just me being completely badass. I wouldn't have been able to do that if I tried. I'm not even sure how I did that, to be completely honest. And to be even more honest, that's probably the main reason, actually that is the reason I am uploading this video, just because that was pretty sweet. And to show you the course. The course is pretty cool, the snow looks pretty good in this game. Let me look behind me here. And show you the car a little bit. This game in general just looks really good. I know I said it before, it's like a little wild around that turn. But yeah, pretty sweet car, pretty sweet race. A lot of fun. If you're about to ask me, should I get Dirt 3? Is it good, or is it good compared to Dirt 2? Is it any different? They made some significant upgrades from Dirt 2, but in general, it's pretty much the same as Dirt 2 with weather elements and a lot more cars than before. And they're planning on releasing DLC. So yeah, it's definitely worth it, I gotta say. So don't hesitate on buying it, especially if you're like off-road racing. I know I've said in videos before, I always prefer off-road racing. That's just kind of what I roll with, quite literally. That's a lot of fun. See, around here, I don't know what it was. I let up. I started going a lot slower. Just sort of, you know, not quite used to the snow yet, I guess. More or less this car in the snow. I've raced in snow plenty of times before. I love racing in the snow in this game. It's a lot of fun. It really does feel like you're racing on ice. And, yeah, the snow itself, something else I like, if you hit just the kind of berm on the side of the road, you don't hit it and just start doing flips or anything. Like, it's snow, so it will somewhat slow down your car, but it won't just turn you in that direction completely. I mean, it's not like a solid wall on the side of the road. It's snow on the side of the road. So I'm glad they did that. As I get way out of control here and just take out these hay bales. I kept that in there because the guys in the video actually screamed in the video game. They actually yelled. So it's nice to know that the crowd actually reacts to the cars this time. Because in Dirt 2, and see, that's what I mean. I just hit the berm with the back tires, and the car didn't spin out or anything. It just kind of cut through it like it was actual snow as I come up to the end of the race. But yeah, as I was saying, in Dirt 2, crowd doesn't react. It's always the same every single time. You never really hear them. I mean, you do, but they're just stereotypical cheers. In this one, if you crash next to them, they will react to it, and they don't move too much, but they react. The way they sound, they actually react, so it's pretty cool. Alright, now let me show you another race, also in Norway. The weather conditions are a little bit different in this one. It is snowing a little bit harder than before, and the visibility is a lot lower. You can only see about 150 feet ahead of you, which may sound like a lot, but when you're going over 100 miles an hour, it's not a whole lot of room to mess with. And, I mean, you can see it right now. You really can't see that far ahead of you. And it's really cool, because it actually makes you feel like you're racing in the mountains while it's snowing. And it didn't really affect me too much, because that's usually where I'm looking, almost right where the visibility fades off. That's almost always where I'm looking when I race anyway, so it didn't really bother me too much. And, again, it shows how good the graphics are in this game. This game just looks amazing, and it feels amazing. Everything about it is great. Anyway, moving on to the actual race, this was a very sloppy race. It's one of those races where once I finished, I was expecting to be like in last place, and it was like, you've come in first place. And my response was, what? I did so bad though. Oh well. And I'm about to show you guys why. Should be right around this corner. Here's one of those things. Very, very sloppy, but, oh, wait for it. Slide! Oh yeah, that was intentional. I totally did that on purpose. I'm just lucky that my car didn't end up flipping over, and that it really didn't slow me down that much. And it was also kind of cool on top of that. But yeah, I just raced very, very sloppy. It wasn't a smooth race. I prefer to race very smooth. That's why I like to do the four-wheel drift a lot, so I can get more speed coming out of that straightaway. And there's the end of the course. And I also got first place in that race. But yeah, I prefer to race a lot smoother. Anyway, there's been some Dirt 3 gameplay for you guys. I highly recommend going to pick it up if you like racing games. It's definitely worth it. And I'll see all you guys next video.